Well, welcome back, everybody. Just show some footage today of it's some stock footage. It's available on the internet of the adjustment of feet. So as you can see here, in terms of the right foot here, the ankle here is just offset here from the brake, which is fine. Let's see if we get a pivot. So what we're looking for is a pivot of the hip, really, and not the ankle. But if you can see here, she keeps her leg relatively straight. So she's pivoting with the ankle when really, if you're better off pivoting with the hip. Let's have a look and play the tape. You can see the leg is relatively straight, so she's pivoting with the ankle. But at least she's not lifting the foot. Let me look here again. I'm just going to play this tape. And we're looking here at a different pupil here from a, as I say, it's not one of my pupils. It's just some stock footage. And you'll see here how she lifts the right foot over to the brake. She doesn't pivot the ankle. As you can see here, watch. There. Did you spot that? Did you see the lift? And the problem there is if she's lifting that foot up and she's putting the clutch down, there's a moment in time, so that heel at the moment is actually not resting on the ground because she's depressing or declutching. And it can lots of situations where a right foot's coming off the gas and rotating over to the brake. And so for a moment in time, she's got actually none of her feet are actually touching the ground. And what that does is, if you've ever tried that and sitting in the driver's seat, putting both hands on the wheel and then lifting both feet off the ground, you'll get all the pressure all through your abs, all through your arms, through your hands, even into your eyes. That's a poor example. Let's find another one. So I'll roll the tape here. This is the same instructor with a different pupil. Again, on the latter stage of their learning journey, they're on a mock test, I believe, here on this footage. And you'll see again, just pause it at the right time. There. See the lift of the foot? Again, very little control there at that moment in time. She's having to use this left heel there to support her own lower body. Now, there's a moment there where she doesn't have any feet on the ground at all. They're both momentarily suspended. So all that pressure is going to go through her arms onto the wheel. Gripping the wheel, because she'll be gripping the wheel now to hold them feet up while she's doing that with the adjustment of feet. This is some more wonderful footage here. This is an automatic car, and you can see this foot's obviously resting there. It doesn't have to do anything. So in regard to automatics, you don't get that same problem as much because this heel can always stay on the ground. But you'll see here now, this rotation here won't, she'll lift this leg and she'll bring it over to here. I'm just watching here. There. Did you see it? The lift. So that heel needs to be here and it should be a rotation of the hip. Let's find some more examples. We've got another example here. There. You spot it? There. Again, it's the lifting of the leg and it's the lack of control. And that really affects your brake sense and the gas sense. This is a good example, and the irony is this is from the same instructor with obviously a different pupil, but you'll see the rotation of the hip and you'll see the heel here that's resting on the ground, and you'll see this foot here that rotates from the gas to the brake. Let's just play the tape. There, did you see it? So this is staying solid. What will be happening here, you can't see it in the footage, but his lower leg will be tilting with his knee over to the door pillar, and it'll be done from the hip and not from the ankle. There, he's able to go back, put a really good delicate bit of control there, and then he can go back again. There, so that helps. The adjustment of feet has one of the 5 key skills that we use. In addition to, it affects the steering massively. A lot of low speed steering improvement can be gained by good adjustment of the feet, which is where the feet are placed in relation to the pedals. I hope that helps.